Hey, welcome back there, fight fans. Today we are diving headfirst into the world of MMA and the enigmatic comeback of none other than Conor McGregor. His recent post on X has sent the MMA community buzzing with anticipation. But here is the catch. McGregor's leg injury, a subject of endless debate and discussion, is casting a shadow of doubt over his chances against Michael Chandler. Could this be the end of the McGregor era in MMA if he falls short? Could it signal the end of an era of him fading from the limelight and squashing any talks of comebacks and some grand ambitions? But a victory? Well, it could herald the resurgence of MMA's most luminous star, opening the door to a series of electrifying, high-stakes fights.
Never ever. Never people come back, and never gonna be people on same crime twice. Crime come only one time. You're gonna be on crime, after that you're gonna go down.
So in today's video, we dive deep into the sea of expert opinions dissecting this potential mega fight from every angle. Today's video will be filled with expert opinions and insights from the MMA world, debate and predictions, all surrounding Conor McGregor's highly anticipated comeback. Welcome to the world of Warpath, a game where precision meets strategy. With over 35 million global downloads, Warpath sets you in the role of a sniper where every shot shapes the battlefield. Experience diverse, intense sniper missions, from stealthy VIP assassinations to safeguarding your allies. Every soldier carries a rifle, but in Warpath, your skills as the Allied forces' deadliest weapon are unmatched. Trained for impossible missions, you control the fate of the war with every bullet. Prove your valor with the integrated sniper game mode, showcasing your prowess on the battlefield. Immerse yourself in real-time strategy of Warpath. Build and expand your base, train elite units, and lead them into grand-scale battles. The 3D battlefield and combined arms tactics add depth to your combat experience. Customize your arsenal for specific missions and enjoy the game's realistic base building and strategic gameplay that has garnered critical acclaim. Join the Tank Tower 2 event on the minigame website, where the goal is to stack tanks and build a tank tower. Join the game with a single click and stand a chance to win amazing prizes. Are you ready to make your mark as a legendary sniper commander? Download Warpath now using the link below. Use the Sniper24 code to get in-game resources, aim your rifle, be the savior of the battlefield, and join the battle that is captivating gamers worldwide. Conor McGregor's recent post on X, formerly Twitter, has ignited speculation within the MMA community, indicating that the Irishman is highly motivated to make a triumphant return to the octagon against Michael Chandler, posting "Gym, home, gym, home."
At 185.
Yeah, what was that laugh?
I know.
His laugh was weird.
Mr. Chandler, 185 pounds.
He's drinking wine. I mean, I really don't have a big problem with that. I got a problem with the swirling of the wine. I mean, there's some things that you just don't do.
Now, McGregor has been out of the fighting scene for 2.5 years. Yes, fight was against Dustin Poirier, the one that took place in the summer of 2021. And arrestingly, many of McGregor's recent adversaries have either retired or experienced a huge decline in their fighting careers. Kind of like Poirier, but nonetheless, McGregor is making a return to the sport. So why would a 35-year-old athlete want to return to the most competitive division of the UFC? Well, if McGregor experiences a loss, he could easily fade from the spotlight in the MMA world, putting an end to the constant talk of comebacks and ambitions to conquer multiple weight divisions, from featherweight to middleweight. But on the flip side, a victory could herald the comeback of the sport's biggest star, and then potentially lead to some very exciting high-profile fights. However, the journey to redemption is not without its hurdles. McGregor's infamous leg injury, one of the most widely discussed incidents in MMA history, might present challenges in his pursuit of victory against Chandler.
I would have given probably Conor the advantage a little bit, I guess, prior to the leg break. But I think the calf kicks and the leg kicks against Chandler are something you really need to use. And people think, oh, because he's got the plate in his leg, he's going to be able to kick. No.
I also think this is the first time in Conor's career he's fighting a guy who has more knockout power than him.
I believe that for me, but I also think he knows that, which excites me, but everybody knows a typical Michael Chandler fight. I'm going to put my foot on the gas, get in his face, put him on his back foot early, and try to knock him out. My Mystic Mike prediction, I knock him out in the second round. I beat him up pretty bad, wear him down in the first, make him second guess himself, and then bam, hit him with a hard one in the second. He goes down, and we jump on the cage, maybe a backflip. We'll see.
Yeah, maybe backflip. I assume a backflip.
I assume a back.
As Conor McGregor ponders his return to the octagon following a 3-year hiatus, his form and condition also remain subject of uncertainty. But nevertheless, it is noteworthy that bookmakers have already designated him as a slight favorite for this fight. The initial favoritism implies that despite his prolonged absence from the sport, McGregor continues to hold a favorable position among experts and a substantial portion of fans alike. For example, Henry Cejudo is sure that Conor wants to become the first fighter to fight in 4 different weight categories. He said, "I have already said that Conor can fight not only in the lightweight and featherweight categories, but also in the middleweight category. This is exactly what he recently announced. Maybe McGregor wants to be the first fighter in history to be able to say, hey, I fought in 4 different divisions. This is madness, real madness," said Cejudo. Michael Chandler, who faced criticism from fans for seemingly obeying McGregor's directives to do what you're told, has responded to those who imply that he is merely conforming to McGregor's wishes. Iron recently posted on Instagram in response to Daniel Cormier's discussion of McGregor's announcement regarding a fight against him. The former lightweight title contender mentioned that he had initially asked to compete with McGregor at a higher weight category and wrote the following: "People will say he will do what he's told, but I was the one who originally asked for the higher weight class. I don't need to cut weight. Real fighters fight at any weight. The weight is irrelevant. I'm fighting a man, not a weight class."
I think, number one, he always wants to establish dominance, whether it be via social media, whether it be, the media with what he's saying and what he's doing. And he also wants to try to establish dominance to make people think that I am less than him. And that's fine. I'll take that. I'll take that all day long because I'm confident in myself. I don't have an ego. I'm ready to fight and I'm ready to take this dude's head off. So
Cormier gave advice to Chandler before the fight with McGregor, citing Khabib as an example.
Conor's power. It's all about power with this guy. Yeah. And I think you got to take that power away. Do you remember Khabib left the press conference because Conor had made him late when everybody else just kind of sat and waited? And it's just more of the mind games. And it feels like that's what he's doing to Mike. And it really does kind of drive me crazy because I know that Chandler doesn't need to do that to stay relevant in this game. And everybody loves Mike. You can fight anybody and people will tap into it.
Now, while the details of McGregor's return remain unclear, the anticipation and intrigue surrounding his return continues to grow. But one thing is for sure, whether you like Conor or not, his return will be closely watched and eagerly awaited by fans around the world. That is all for today. If you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel because it is very important to us, and thank you all in advance.